What's up, everyone? This is the boy, Drummer Boy World. We're back here with another video of Madden NFL. If you are watching the stream, go ahead and smack that like button, the share button, comment button. Let me know where you're watching from as well, and welcome to the stream. Alright, so we're going to play some football right now. So, here we go. We're going to play some football. If you are watching the stream, go ahead and smack it right quick. Like it, share it, comment. Let me know where you're watching from as well. Welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's having a great day today. So we're going to play a little bit of football here and there.
Tonight,
Here we go. Here we go.
In Foxborough. It's Thursday night football on EA Sports.
I hope everyone can hear it. You know, let me know if you can hear it. You know, let me know.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right away between the Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots. Fielded in the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The Lions making their way out, led by their 32-year-old quarterback. Hard to believe he's in season number 12 now in a Detroit uniform. Quarterback Matthew Stafford.
When I think of Matthew Stafford in Detroit, I think of numbers, and I mean passing numbers. 40,000 yards passed in his career last year before back injury landed him on the IR after just 8 games. And to show his value to the team, the Lions lost all 8 games started by either Jeff Driscoll or David Blau. They need a healthy Matthew Stafford in order to compete in the NFC.
Oh, shit. Alrighty.
10, 5, and he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play.
We're going to go ahead and do our thing, like, stop playing.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other.
Good job. We got that. If you're watching the stream, go ahead and smack that like button, the share button, the comment button. Let me know where you watching from as well. Welcome to the stream.
The Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him?
Let's go.
Great about themselves.
Let's go.
Stick it in the end zone on a running play.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up.
We have a new follower in the building. Thank you for that follow. I do appreciate you. From Twitch, welcome to the stream. Diamond, I do appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit that like button, the share button, comment button. Let me know where you watching from as well. Welcome to the stream. I do appreciate you.
Led by their 6'5" veteran quarterback Cam Newton.
What's good, my guy? How you doing today? What's going on? I'm just chilling today, you know. I've been chilling all day today.
They can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a whole lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fan's gonna get lucky and get the game ball.
What's going on with you?
The Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he'll have it past midfield, almost close to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
Good chilling, came back from my workout. That's what's up. I just came back from vacation, so I just came back from my vacation and everything from Orlando. You know, I was down there for a week, so I'm back now.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards.
How was the workout?
Like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Newton's throw here taken in by Sanu.
How was your workout, though?
About the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off.
If you didn't do so already, go to my YouTube channel as well. Subscribe over there. Hit that notification button as well. If you didn't do so on Facebook, go ahead and do so on Facebook as well, too. And welcome to the stream. I do appreciate everyone who's watching it. Do appreciate y'all.
From the red zone now, Newton buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. I am playing with my favorite team. I am the Patriots, so I do love my team.
And good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
That's complete right around the 8. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Rolling to his right. And he's in. Touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
You say, okay. Yeah, so, yeah, go over there, do that. I mean, all that's free, you know, like, share, follow, all that is free. We don't ask for nothing over here. We like a family over here. That's what we do over here.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Well, there's zero doubt that the Detroit Lions like Kerryon Johnson's ability, but he's been dinged up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year on DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia, hoping, I think, to pair them together and maybe send a message. But I think if Kerryon Johnson can stay on the field, he could be an awfully productive.
Hope everyone's having a great day. No call coming in here with that like. I do appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Hope you're having a great day today. Thank you for that like. I do appreciate you.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
I missed that one.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a good game right now, 7-7.
These two teams all tied after one. Here's the first throw now for Chase Daniel, and that's complete to Jesse James.
Chase Daniel in at quarterback.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
To Jesse James. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Daniel looks to throw. He will find Davis. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Lions.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. He'll lose a yard.
If you are watching the stream, go ahead and smack that like button, the share button, comment button. Let me know where you're watching from as well. Welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's having a great day, morning, evening, night, wherever you're watching it from. Welcome to the stream. If you are watching the stream, let me know in the chat. Let me know where you're watching it from as well, so I can go ahead and shout you out as well. Welcome to the Drama Boy world.
2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Daniel under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
I'm not trying to let them score no more.
Free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
A 47-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead.
Patriots 7.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result.
All right, 10-7.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down the defense.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them.
Let's go. Let's go.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Hoyer.
Oh,
And he's going to have to eat this one. Is down.
God damn. I didn't even see him coming.
The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a
I
loss
ain't
of 8.
see him coming. That's all right.
So quickly, Charles, what could the offense have done
Let's go.
to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
No, we gonna go for it. We gonna go for it.
Back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. There he goes left side. And
let's go.
Way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 57 yards. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. His pass caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described
Come on,
it.
come on,
Not
come
ideal,
on.
But they'll take.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Hall, 73 yards. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. New England trying to get a place on offense.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
It was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Hoyer out to his left. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Hoyer.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
He'll run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Yeah.
5 yards
Let's
remain
go.
on 2nd down. On the move to his left.
Ah,
And he
shit.
takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was my fault. My fault.
They're extending the play, hoping someone would come open down.
I ain't mean to do
But
that.
they never did.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got his man, that's Harry. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And they will run it with a shout. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left.
No gain on the play.
A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. They'll throw now on the final play. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Matt LaCosse in the final seconds of the first half.
Let's go.
These guys are able to regain the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Taking it about the 1.
So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. 3 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started less than 1 month from tonight. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back.
Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball, distributing accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Again, it's Michelle.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Forced out to his left. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hoyer. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10
Let's go. If y'all watching the stream, go ahead and push that like button, the share button, the comment button. Let me know where you're watching from as well. Welcome to the stream.
No one was open, so it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Michelle. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a 1st at the Lions 17. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Ah, fuck.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
That was my fault. God damn.
Try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
To try again after the sack. Hoyer. Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Let's go.
It'll be a pickup of
Let's
15
go.
as that'll lead to 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and
Let's go. Let's go.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And the Patriots are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Miles Killebrew on the stop. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal.
Ah, fuck.
And he
can't get rid of it. He's
God damn.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
They not playing no games.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he'll take it.
Let's go.
End zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Let's go.
12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Let's
Take
go.
it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
Up and through. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a New England touchdown.
It's a good game.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs.
Oh, shit.
Run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit.
And he takes this one.
God.
Lions touchdown. Marvin Hall ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
Every now and then I actually listened in history class.
Let's go. Let's
You're just a
go.
scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Here's Matthew Slater to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it,
Oh,
doesn't he?
fuck.
The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more.
God
Third
damn.
quarter of a tight football game. As
If
we
you are
come
watching
up
the
on
stream, go ahead and
2nd
smack
and
the
10.
like button, the share button, comment button. Let me know where you're watching from as well. Welcome to the stream.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And that one incomplete.
Damn. I was trying to get that pass interference.
The clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play.
Lions 24.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll roll him out right. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got Lacoste, his tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Oh, incomplete.
Come on, man. Come on.
Help there, almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is taken.
Let's go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Demir Bird, 44 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. A quick throw. Incomplete.
On the fake extra point.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky.
All right.
15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
On 1st and 10, Daniel. And he'll find Hall. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Complete.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Back to the air. Daniel on 2nd down.
Oh.
Open man is Galladay, complete. Daniel's 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
I thought he had
James
that.
has it.
Man, he got
He's going to
that.
have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
To Jesse James.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To the air again, Daniel. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down. Throwing again is Daniel. Throwing the out route and complete. That's James. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniel looking middle, and it's incomplete. There defensively to make the play, Joanne Williams.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Ooh.
And man, is Allison complete. Touchdown, Detroit.
God damn.
Allison,
Let's go.
32 yards. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game.
I got to hold him for like 2 minutes.
And then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Keeps the score. Patriots 35.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really it's a weird deal, isn't it? But you got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Rex Burkhead, the intended receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. He'll buy some time.
Come on. Come on.
Incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Matt Lacoste there. But now it'll be third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Lacoste over the middle. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Come on.
Falls short down at the 1-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Try to pound it in Michelle. The Lions
what the hell are you doing?
Timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Come on, bro. I ain't say fall. I did not say fall.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Come on.
He was looking for his tight end, Matt Lacoste there. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist
killing me now.
Close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to.
And he'll take it into the end.
Thank you.
Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. You can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. On first down, it's Daniel. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Allison.
They fake the give. Daniel give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. On 2nd and 10, Daniel. Got his man complete over the middle. It's James. The 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Got a man. That's Allison. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Daniel over the middle, complete. That's James. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 1st and goal.
All right.
Be thinking a chance to get right
one
back
down
into this football game.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
Let's go.
Play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis.
That was a good game. That was a good game. It was a good game. Good game. Good game. Good game.
The players on your team. Quickly upgrade your team at the end. This is the player card. Here you can see your players' strengths and weaknesses.
Great game. Great game. We're going to go to the next game. Let's go to the next game. Let's go. We're going to go ahead and jump to the regular season. Let's go. We're going to jump to the regular season. Let's go.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal. Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher risk.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and make it to the Super Bowl. That's what we're going to do. That's our goal, is to make it to the Super Bowl, okay? Let's
Start
go.
your week by installing your game plan.
No, we're not going to do all that. We're just going to go ahead and just bust it out. Let's go. All right. Our first team we're going to play is the Dolphins. So that's our first team we're going to play. It is the Dolphins.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, let's go. Week 1. Let's go get it.
As we'll see Cam Newton and the New England Patriots taking on Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Miami Dolphins.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough.
Here we go.
Today we get
First game of the
started with
season.
an AFC East tilt right off the bat between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. First down throw for Fitzpatrick.
Whoop. Let's go. All day. Let's go.
Stephon Gilmore. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Out come the Patriots with their new quarterback for 2020, and he, like their previous quarterback, a former MVP, Cam Newton.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly. You might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop. From the 22, Newton dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Rolling to his right.
Come on, y'all.
Defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
We're going to stay out there. We can't be doing that.
Inside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep
I told you, we can't be doing all that. Let's go.
From taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Some collective exhales over there on the side.
I'm not selling for no field goal. Let's go.
Bring up 1st and goal. They'll run with White. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. They'll try and run it with White. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Pats have taken the early lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line.
We started hot.
2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
Should have said they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not, oh, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Jonathan Jones there to make the stop. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
If you're watching the stream, go ahead and smack that like button, share button, comment button. Let me know where you're watching from as well. Welcome to the Drummer Boy World Squad.
Play action now. Fitzpatrick.
Get him.
That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen.
Let's get him.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. And he stopped immediately there. Howard, the ball there to stop him, Jawan Bentley. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Fitzpatrick.
49-yard line.
Gonna look deep for Wilson.
Let's go. Let's get that. Let's get that. Let me get that. Let me get that.
Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being
Let's get that. Let's get that.
He's got to still
Let's go.
reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
He said keep pressing forward. Let's go. We got that ball. Let's go.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. Showed some strong running, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line.
Taken down at the
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and
Here's Newton. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run.
You said let's get. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Honed in on it and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here.
Thank you for that share. I do appreciate you, my guy.
Out of the gun, Newton.
Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for that like. I do appreciate you. Welcome to the stream.
That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that poster out there?
We're not playing no games today. Let's go. We came back off of vacation. We're not playing no game. Let's go. Let's go.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season.
My goal today is we're gonna get 10. We're gonna try to get 10 likes, 10 shares, 10 follows. We're gonna do 10, 10, 10 all day. Let's go.
And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, Newton being chased out left. He'll try and run it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster.
Let's go.
than people think. And boy,
Another
is he
great pass.
playing the game of football.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to take off with it. And he will be out of bounds.
Benjamin coming here with the 350 stars. He said how everyone is doing today. Thank you for them 350 stars, my guy. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit that like button, the share button, the comment button. Let me know where you watching it from as well. Welcome to the stream. This is my, first game of the season. So we're going to go all the way to the Super Bowl.
15, it's 1st and 10. Now a carry for White. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9.
Benjamin coming here with that like. I do appreciate you.
That'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, you said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all.
North Carolina in the building. I just got there and driving from North Carolina.
Here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
This will be caught at about the 5.
He coming back with them 50 stars. Welcome. Thank you for them 50 stars. I do appreciate you. Let's get hashtag Benjamin in the building. Let's go. Let's go.
Newton now to throw. And he'll take it in.
We got it. Let's go.
Patriot touchdown.
We got it. Let's go.
With his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
We got it. Let's go.
Get down near the goal line. This is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. They find themselves open for an easy touchdown.
We got it. Let's go.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. I had a feeling they was going to try to get that. You know, it's all right.
Charles, let's get a look at the draft class for this offense. Remember, no first-round picks this year. They traded it away. How much of a detriment is that?
Well, what they're hoping is the reason
Sorry, let's go.
that first-round pick, that player won't be a detriment. He'll be an improvement for their team. And now as you get into the later rounds, in the middle rounds of this draft, that's when your scouting comes to the front. You have to hit on those selections.
Holding on the receiving team. You might as well go ahead and go back. Let's go.
Not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return,
You might as well go ahead and go back.
That's a great starting field position as well.
Fitzpatrick will hand this to Howard. The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop.
Not playing no game.
Any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
On 2nd down now, it's Howard, and he's taken down.
I'm going to try not to let them get no points.
To the 20. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick.
Ooh. Let's go. Let's go.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When I see Mike Gesicki make a catch, I'm reminded of his athletic ability and go back to the time we were leading up to the draft and showing his career highlights, including high school volleyball, where he appeared he was almost jumping over the net. I expect him to continue to grow in 2020. Started to make progress in 2019. 5 touchdown catches and 570 total yards.
Let's go.
That's complete to his tight
We're not playing no games.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Fitzpatrick again. And it's caught by Parker. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Ooh, he ran right past me.
And he's going to get
I ain't even seeing. I was trying to go straight to the quarterback. He ran right past me.
Go around a first down as well.
Carry there by Jordan Howard, and we all know he started his career in Chicago and was a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher. Spent 2019 in Philadelphia battling injuries. But when he's healthy, he can be a flat-out workhorse and can break down defenses.
Nah, we like it. No points. No points.
Gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
My man injured already. Hopefully he can get back on the field. Let's go.
Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. They run with Howard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2-minute warning. And we get the ball back second quarter. Well, second half.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. That's complete right around the 8. And the Dolphins
they try to get this.
As the tackle is made at about the 5. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. From the gun, Fitzpatrick.
Ooh, they got that. They got that. Let's go. They got that. They got that. Great job.
5-yard touchdown catch. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown.
Right now, it is a good game right now.
There was no going
if you're watching the stream, smack the like button for the one time, the share button, the comment button, let me know where you're watching from as well. We already got North Carolina in the building.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends.
All right, let's go. Let's see if we can score in 1 minute and 35 seconds.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. Spins away. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Cam Newton and the Patriots set to go again on offense. And he's been fun to watch run the football. We know he can pass, but using his legs effectively here in this one.
No doubt about it. Watch him maneuver in the pocket, out of the pocket, making the plays that he's making, which are breaking down the defense. I thought back to when we had our morning jog before.
All right, let's see what we could do. We're gonna let's go. Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Newton on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Asiasi, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. And he'll drop it underneath to White. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance.
Can we do it? Can we score?
Another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, Newton is going to let this go deep for Lee. That is knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
A final shot before the break. Newton going deep here for Edelman.
Oh, man, let's go. I thought I was going to score.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get this started up in
Let's
Orchard
go.
Park. And AFC's
Taking a
matchup with
break
the
right
Jets
now.
in town to take on Buffalo. And that one so far deadlocked at 17 in the second quarter. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. Calvin Ridley, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Terry McLaurin, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. We remind you lots more to come here in this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut at SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then 2 more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers
All right, let's go. I had to get something to drink.
the Titans and Broncos from Mile High.
Especially when you eat Doritos, you know, you gotta get something to drink on that.
25-yard line. Out of the gun.
Let's go. Let's go. That's what we're talking about.
Underneath to his running back, complete.
Keep it pushing.
Maybe a good spot to take a
Keep
shot.
it pushing.
Second and a yard for the 34. Now White.
Keep it pushing. Let's go. We're going to keep this pushing.
40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Here's White. And he'll be taken down just shy.
Keep it pushing.
He'll get a nice
Keep it
chunk
pushing.
there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
Let's go.
Making it work.
And he'll get it
Keep
down
it
to the
pushing.
47
Told you.
here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He'll fight his tight end here, Asiasi.
Let's go.
Yard line, just shy of the 20. Now Newton on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Well, that tight end position.
I would keep that pushing. Keep it pushing.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Keep it pushing. Told you. Keep it pushing.
Now he's in. Touchdown.
Keep it pushing.
James White, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. It's good, and it is
Keep
now
it pushing.
21-7. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
Let's keep it pushing. Told y'all.
To kick off for New England.
I was keeping pushing.
Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Dolphins at the
Keep
line ready
pushing.
for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
Told you,
Put your
I had to
shoulder
keep
against
pushing,
the boulder and
keep-
start
keep pushing.
and try and get back to where you were to start the half. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A loss of a yard there to start out.
For
That
some,
leads to
I
a
told
2nd
everyone I
and
love
11.
football.
To throw is Fitzpatrick.
Let's go.
And down he goes. Brandon Copeland.
Let's go.
Gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
I almost had that. I almost had that.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any
Bruh,
defense,
ain't no foul. Ain't no foul. Come
And
on.
that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Edelman set to return.
Woo! That was my fault. I ain't mean to spin. That was my fault.
Return to get back 11 yards. And the Patriots take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his
I
offensive
ain't
line.
mean to do
Anytime
that.
you
I
got a
ain't
guy
mean to
scoring
do
that many
that.
times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Thank you for that. Like, I do appreciate you. Welcome to the stream.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Make sure you hit that like button, the share button, the comment button. Let me know where you watching it from as well. Welcome to the stream.
Contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends.
Let's go.
who you would think
We're going to keep everything pushing. Let's go.
Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Steps away.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep it pushing.
And all the way inside.
Keep it pushing.
Before they drop it. That's good for 28 yards. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brings up 2nd.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton, his pass caught.
Let's go.
And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal.
Keep it pushing.
All the way down at the 2-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup and it leaves. And he's in. Touchdown.
Let's go. We going to the top.
James White with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. For the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical.
We're gonna
That's one
go
of the words
for
you've
that.
taught me. And they
We
just got
gotta
it
go.
done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but
That's
surely.
all right.
You also
That's
drain
all right.
clock, too, with a drive like that.
It's
So you
all right.
really give yourself
I ain't get that point. It's all right.
Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands,
Can't lose your home opener
That's
game.
true. You've said that before. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
There's going to be sometimes I might lose a game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Miami set to take over.
Sometimes I might go on win. You never know.
they had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 1st down, Fitzpatrick.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll contain him to just
I just love football.
2nd down.
One thing about me, I love football.
At the 28-yard line.
All right, last quarter. This is the one. We got one more quarter.
3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
We're gonna take it home. Let's go.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And throw right side complete to Parker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
First down, Miami.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick.
Ooh.
Complete to Breida. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line.
They pushing it. Let's go.
11 yards for number 11. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, Fitzpatrick again. On the right side, open is Gesicki. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3, let's go.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll throw again, Fitzpatrick.
All right. They're trying to score.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Again, it's Fitzpatrick.
They trying to score.
That's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 24-yard line.
To the air again, Fitzpatrick. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people.
They trying to hold that ball.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10
They
at the
trying
11.
to see if they can beat me.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up.
Ooh, they got it.
Touchdown, Miami.
They said, nuh-uh, we're not going for this. Hold up.
And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure
They said,
win-win
no,
is the
we're not
proper term
doing
here, but
that.
It certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but I'm on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, they get to the football.
Get that. Get that. Let's go. Get that. Let's get that. Let's get that. Give me that.
Past the 20.
Give me that.
Into the end zone.
Give me that.
Points.
Give me that.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential.
Give me that.
Pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
They on our side kick. Let's go.
Chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is secured by the Patriots. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they
Get that. Give me that.
on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. First down, here's White. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Newton's going to throw it. That's caught over the middle by Asiasi. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
From the gun, here's Newton. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there.
They not trying to let me run.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback.
Come on,
Throw
man.
it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Our first penalty of the game.
Still second down. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Newton now to throw. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
Come on.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have
Come
to
on.
rethink their plans
Stop
on 4th
doing
down.
that, man.
4th and short, had your offense
What are you
out there.
doing?
It stings.
And you know something? Your options change dramatically. Not only is it tougher to go for it, but what if you decided just to line up and try and draw them off sides? If you did it on 4th and short, you could pick up the cheap first down. Now, you still won't get a first down even if you do exactly the same thing.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Over the middle,
Let's
here's
go.
Wilson. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
3rd down and 5 yards.
Here's Fitzpatrick. He's got a man.
What? Come on. Are you kidding me?
And he gets this.
I'm about to say, are you kidding me?
So this will line up a victory for the New England Patriots. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right
say.
out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
All right.
New England, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks.
All right, next game, Seattle Seahawks. Let's see what we can do with Seattle Seahawks.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Let's see what they want to talk about. All right, let me see what he want to talk about. right. So let's go. Seattle Seahawks, here we come.
An offensive and defensive game plan has been each week. Once you've made your game plan, choose to start training.
We don't want no trainer. We don't do training. We don't do no training. Let's go. We don't do no training. Let's go. We don't do no training. Let's go. We about to play Seattle Seahawks right now. So my record right now is 1-0. 1-0. The Seattle Seahawks is 0-1.
Tonight, from Seattle, Washington, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks versus Cam Newton and the New England Patriots.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely
all right, let's do it again. Let's do it again.
They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the New England Patriots. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand, and this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, they can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks.
Let's go. We get the ball. Let's go.
Stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. We starting off good.
We're actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Out now come the Patriots as they are led out by their quarterback, a former MVP of the National Football League back in 2015, Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile. That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a whole lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fan's going to get lucky and get the game ball.
And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd.
Come on, man.
Out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason.
Still first down.
I'm about to sit you out, buddy.
Full start, backs him
Ain't
up
been doing no
5,
false
1st and
start.
15. Going on the ground, it's White, and this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The numbers for White a week ago, very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
Behind the
let's
chain,
go.
2nd and 13. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he's going to keep it here.
Number 1.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Oh, he almost picked it.
Oh, that was 3rd down? Oh, no. We don't do that.
Now 4th down.
Oh, no.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And that's complete.
Let's
to
go.
The tight end, Devin Asiasi. And he's taken down at the 43.
I was about to say, we don't do that. I wasn't even paying attention.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Here's White. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll run with White. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's tackled at
just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Come on, come on.
It's going to be close. That mark looks a little short.
Come on, man.
He didn't get there. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold
real.
the opening drive. Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. They'll be led out by a 6-time Pro Bowler now in his 9th NFL season. It's Russell Wilson. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 21.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Wilson.
Let's go.
Here, complete to Metcalf. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
Wilson.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
What?
7-yard line.
What?
And he's got this way down inside.
What? Are you kidding me?
CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top.
What?
But that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one.
What?
In for a Seattle touchdown.
What?
Chris Carson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up
Are
the
you
counter.
kidding me? We got to do better.
Get the defense moving in one direction. Doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
I got 1 minute to score.
And it's now a 7-0.
We're not going to do that. I got 1 minute to score.
Send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just
All right, let's
shy
go.
of the
Let me stop
30-yard
playing.
At their own 29-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field
Let's
position,
go.
turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys.
Let's go.
Pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse.
Let's go.
Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At his own 49.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. And this is going to be caught. He won the
Let me take my first time out. Let me call my first time out. Because I got to score before this quarter's over.
2 remaining as we step
Can't be doing that.
in this first quarter. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
All right, you know better. Let's go.
Outright. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he doesn't
Let me take my last time out, my second time out. I know it's the first quarter, but I have to score.
31-yard gain.
Can't be playing around with them.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. To the air again.
Thank you. That's what I needed. I wasn't going to end this quarter with no points.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Good start to the season for him.
Needed that.
Last week in the opener and a second one.
I was not going to end this first quarter with no points.
Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
No, we don't do that. Sorry.
With a goal for touchdown scored or yardage, what do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds.
We don't do that. If y'all watching the stream, go ahead and smack that like button, share button, comment button, let me know where you're watching from as well. Welcome to the stream.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Yeah, let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
That's what we talk about. We wasn't going that. We wasn't doing that. Let's go.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually
he was
catching the
not
ball
doing
when he has a
that.
chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he'll drop it underneath to White. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen.
And he'll take it.
Let's go. That's what we're talking about.
Cam Newton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
That's what we talking about. Let's go.
Turns in to 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
That's what we talking about. Let's go.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin
All right,
the next drive,
let's
the
go.
Seahawks offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but
It's caught.
Come on!
25.
Are you kidding me?
He finally goes down.
What?
Not before reaching the 21. The last drive he threw the pick.
Are you kidding me?
Downfield again there.
and you can't be, because if you
oh my God,
your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the
oh hell.
and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carter Carson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver.
It's a good game.
Inside, who gets lost sometimes?
It's a good game there.
That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Patriots take over 1st and 10.
Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense, but a lot of it is just
It's
that
a
they
good
just
game
get
right
trapped
now.
with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a
Ah,
stalemate.
fuck.
Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right
And
now.
the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Throwing on 2nd down. Newton connects with Sanu right side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on
Let's
the
go.
run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Rolling to his left. Getting it out left side to Sanu.
Let's go.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another
Let's
first
go,
down as
let's
he went
go.
right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Let's go.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football
What
for
the-
his first down.
Come on.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also
Let's
a
go.
first down.
Let's go.
From the red zone now, Newton. He's going to take off with it.
That 10-minute warning.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Operating from the gun, Newton. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, Newton
Ah,
to his
fuck.
left, to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. But now it's 3rd and goal.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
They'll try and run it in with White. And he's over the line and
Let's
into
go.
the end zone for a Patriot score. James White, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker is... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal.
They wasn't going for that.
Attempted the fake extra point, unsuccessful. These
They was not going for that one.
Example. Maybe you take a little bit of a flyer on someone, hope you hit goal.
Exactly, because when you get into the 5th round, you're usually not counting on him to become a starter right away. But we've seen so many times, 5th, 6th, 7th, undrafted free agents who come in and make their way, and in a big way.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Throwing again here, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf.
Come on.
DK Metcalf.
They trying to get the lead before halftime.
Just an extra point away from moving out in front. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
All right, 41 seconds left with 1 timeout left. I only got 1 timeout, 41 seconds. See if we can score.
Here Cam Newton marches back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Steps away to his left. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Newton.
Come on.
They're going to be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
He'll buy some time.
Come on.
It's incomplete. Boy,
What the fuck?
To go for it doesn't pan out, and the Seahawks will get the football back in outstanding field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanations.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through.
Come on.
Their lead up to 4 now.
Score Seahawks 24. Patriots.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, Newton flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A final shot before the break. Newton. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Baker Mayfield, a monstrous game in the victory. 7 touchdown passes. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. 27-14, the final tally. And finally, on Monday Night Football, they've got a good one lined up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Las Vegas Raiders. In our game has been Russell Wilson, who was dynamic, as usual, in that first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
All right, we back.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They lead things here as they start 1st and 10, trying to get rid of that bad taste in their mouth from the loss last week to the Atlanta Falcons. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Philip Dorsett holds it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Philip Dorsett catching the pass there against his former team. Played 3 years with the Patriots after 2 in Indianapolis. And was a member of the team that won Super Bowl 53, you might remember. Not much there, only a yard.
1 yard gain.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, this one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 41-yard line. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. They'll run on 1st down.
Come on, come on!
The 20. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one good for 33 and a first.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Oh, boy, hang on here. Tight end Greg Olsen appears to be banged up on that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson, and he will.
Come on, man. Come on.
3-yard touchdown run. Yeah, the Seahawks
down by 10.
That lead out a bit further. That seemed pretty points, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest.
Come on,
Big
man.
time drive in that situation.
Come on.
Pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards.
Go, man.
And it was all capped off by the Chris Carson touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
One more game remains to be played in week 2 after this one, and it's a game that folks have been looking forward to for months, if not years. The first ever regular season home game for the Las Vegas Raiders as they host the Saints. 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 in Vegas, right here on EA Sports. That should be fun.
Come on. Are you kidding me?
They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. 3rd down from the gun. Newton rolling to his right. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down. On the move to his left.
Come on!
Complete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
There's nothing but pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
And he comes back with one complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down. From the 50, Newton. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
Throwing again is Newton. Eluding the pressure.
Come on!
A scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Throwing again. Newton buying time to his left.
Come on, man. Are you freaking kidding me?
The disruptive force.
Enough to start out a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, doesn't it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
An old man is a very, very fickle man.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And at the 7-yard line,
Thank
the
you.
catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown.
I was about
New
to
England.
say.
James White. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Well, that big score all started with Cam being forced from the pocket, but when he's outside of the pocket, it doesn't really bother him.
And part of that is the word you use, big, right? He bought extra time by moving outside of the pocket, which means receivers can get downfield farther, and Cam's got more than enough arm to find them, and we end up with a big play.
Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. From the gun, here's Newton. And he's got him. So the try for 2 successful.
Edward coming in here with that like. I do appreciate you, Edward. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit that like button, the share button, the comment button. Let me know where you're watching it from as well. Welcome to the stream.
You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes.
I hope you're having a great day.
And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
It's a good game right now. If you are watching the stream, smack the like button, the share button, comment button. Let me know we watching from as well. Welcome to the stream. We have a new follower in the building. Thank you for that follow. I do appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit that like button, the share button, the comment button. Let me know where you watching it from as well. Welcome to the stream. I do appreciate you.
Operating from the gun.
Make sure you go follow me on Twitch as well at the Drummer Boy World. Make sure you push that follow button over there, and make sure you hit that on YouTube as well. You can go follow me on Drummer Boy World Squad. I do appreciate you as well too. Welcome.
Here's Carson.
I'm only down by 3 points.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
I still got time to catch up.
Here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Patriots 28.
Let's go. Let's get it now. This is the last quarter. See if we can go 2-0.
They stay on the ground again. It's Carson.
Let's go. Let's go.
Get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people,
Let's go.
it's hard to get them started again occasionally.
We're going to see if we can go 2-0.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
Sorry. I couldn't go nowhere.
To do better than that. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. New England trying to get a place on offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Now the drive starts with a completion out to
Let's
the
go.
right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Steps away. On the left side, a catch by White. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move.
Let's go. Let's go.
And picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
They'll roll him out right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. On the give, it's White. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton.
Come on.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. This
Come on.
is a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 22 on the clock. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield.
Come on.
It certainly didn't appear that that's
If you're watching the stream, go ahead and smack the like button, the share button, the comment button. Let me know where you watch us from as well. Welcome to the Drummer Boy World Squad.
On second down,
I do appreciate y'all for all the love and your support that you are giving me.
Keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance.
We have the 2-minute warning. I am down by 3 points. So we gotta do what we gotta do so we can go to it now.
Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and kick that field goal. Yeah.
A lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down.
Well, I ain't want to take no chances. Like, don't want to take no chances right now. I was gonna go for it, but we're not gonna take no chances. We're gonna play this game smart.
But with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is gonna tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield just so they have a 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative?
I ain't want to keep that field. I ain't want to do no touchdown on that 1 point. I'll just go ahead and keep the field goal. If we go on overtime, we go on overtime, you know?
Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sidelines?
Ooh!
Leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late.
No!
As the throw's complete.
You fucking kidding me?
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 61 yards.
Come on.
Going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at
Come on.
way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you
Alright, only got 1 minute and 11 seconds left to score.
Right there to give them the advantage.
So Cam Newton and his offense down by 7, a minute 11 to go. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Newton to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Newton. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 4. Newton rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, to continue to do what we call a flatliner, level in everything he does, and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Now it's Newton. That's caught over the middle by Asiasi. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
Rohrwasser on for the PAT. And we may very well be headed to overtime. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are
That's what I'm
here
talking about.
in the final minute of play.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here.
They got 3 timeouts. So we definitely got to stop them.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy.
No, you bet. Oh, I'm about to say no. No.
If you go for it,
I was about to say no.
but the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Let's go. Come on.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Wilson to throw. He's going to air it out for Dorsett.
Let's go.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And what an effort on the final.
Going in overtime.
All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that.
God.
And here in
Woo,
overtime,
man.
if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game.
I should
If both
have.
teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
All right, here we go.
To kick off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
If you are watching the stream, go ahead and smack your like button, the share button, comment button, let me know where you're watching from as well. Welcome to the German Boy World Squad.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw in overtime now for Wilson.
Let's go.
Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple. Overtime here out west, and you got a team from the Eastern time zone. Maybe their body clock's a little thrown off, or is that overhyped?
I don't think it's overhyped, and I think that for most teams, you're hoping that your mind overrules your body, because your body's looking for slippers and bedtime clothes, right? They're looking for the pajamas. But in this case, you've got to stay with it mentally. And with a lot of teams,
Let's go, let's go. Come on.
their watches. They know, say, on East Coast time, and just go ahead that way to try and defeat any of the effects of moving to the west.
Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches. This is Carson.
Come on, come on.
Up for the first across midfield to the 48. This 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone, all right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. From the gun, it's Wilson.
No! Come on, right here! Freaking sack him!
He's tackled a yard.
Come on!
Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Draw play. This is Carson. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he gets it down to the 32. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
A 49-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead.
41. Patriots 38.
They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death.
What the fuck?
Kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Oh my fucking gosh.
We got to see it, making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Seahawks, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Dallas Cowboys next week. Meanwhile...
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Lost that game by, what, field goal.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Here's a list of all the players that will appear in the upcoming draft. So select to scout this player and unlock his best skill. Each skill unlock will cost you scouting points. Unlock this player's true skill ranking to see if he is. You just found a diamond in the rough. Other teams will undervalue this player, and you may get the next Tom Brady. Players have contracts that are about to expire. Re-sign them so you don't lose them to free agency. These players are on the last year of their contract.
Boom, let's go ahead do a contracts right quick. We're gonna go ahead and give him another 2 more years. Make him an offer. He said he's good. Alright, let's go ahead and make him an offer. We got money, so we got. We'll do another year with him. I think that's it. Let's go. Alright, my next game, we're going to go ahead and do this one right quick. My record right now is 1-1. Because I lost by a field goal in overtime. I lost by a field goal in overtime. Hopefully I don't lose this game.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. Cam Newton and the New England Patriots versus Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Let's go.
2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by a late signee this year, their 31-year-old quarterback. It's Cam Newton.
If you just break it down in individual terms, he played really well last week. 0 interceptions, 3 touchdown passes. Not a whole lot more he could have done to win that game. But you know something's funny, when we talked to him, all he focused on were throws he missed, other opportunities that didn't get done.
Good sign of a leader.
Great sign of a leader, because they didn't win, and that's all he cares about.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. The former Giant, Prince Amukamara, on the stop.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, it's White. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 2.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this.
Cam Newton. That's another Patriot
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Out to his left. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. He hits White, complete. And he's in.
Let's go.
Patriots. James White, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots drive.
This is probably going to be my last game of the day after this one. Well, after this game.
What's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss because that run after the catch.
Bruh.
Into the end zone.
Are you kidding me?
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
Come on. You should have got that, bro.
Coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Yeah, let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's White. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his foot.
That's what I'm talking about.
The 30 to the 29.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass.
I had to do something.
Right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through a 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Intended for number 28.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They'll roll him out right. Connects with Sanu right side. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Come on, come on.
It's become almost a false start in the NFL game. It's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave me underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So shall we say a bold decision?
If you're watching the stream, go ahead and smack that like button, the share button, comment button. Let me know where you're watching it from as well. Welcome to the stream.
Without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be after.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And then on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Carr. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Let's go.
4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. 6-0 our score after 1.
A 51-yard attempt. Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short.
Let's go.
And this score will stay right where it is.
Patriots 6. Raiders nothing.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And he'll take it down shy the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
6-yard line.
Back to throw, Newton. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. And he is out of bounds.
Let's go.
He's inside the 30. 11 yards there. 1st down. They'll run with White. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, just like last play. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he's in. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Patriots. James White with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up.
Come on.
Meaning, when you get on a guy,
Come
you just stay
on,
right there.
man.
Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Let's go.
They're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
20.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Number 28.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
46-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
4-yard pickup on the play. First down.
Shotgun now.
Oh!
Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he will score.
Got it. He got it.
Tyrell Williams.
They got it.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders are back within a score. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver
They got
gets
it.
the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs...
Come on!
I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And Newton's throw here taken in by Sanu. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. And out of bounds right around the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you...
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Patriot touchdown. James White on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He was a third-round pick, not rounds 1 or 2, but this franchise, they think he can be something with time.
There were a few teams that thought he would go in the first round, late in the first round. He ends up sliding to the 3rd. So a lot of teams think now maybe this group got a steal. They've got a chance to have a really good player here if he can develop.
And you take a look at his draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Let's go, let's go. They're using a timeout already. Second quarter.
As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. Carr.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
6 yards to go.
To throw on third down. Carr.
No.
That's complete.
Fuck.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing.
All right, now it's time for me to score
that one in the end zone.
again. At 44 seconds.
Well done. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taking it about the 1. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Getting set to go again. Mohamed Sanu is marching back onto the field now. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Man, when you talk about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver, extrapolate that over 16 games, and you're having a monster season. So, yeah, you love what he's doing early, but I think it's got to go back to the offseason, doesn't it? It's got to go back to the roots, spending time with the guy who's going to throw the ball to him, spending time watching tape, spending time reading defenses, and, of course, getting himself ready to play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He's got Sanu. They find some open field here. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Newton on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Let's go. Give me that.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow. And he didn't on that play.
And this is caught. It's Edelman. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not
Let's
sure
go.
the D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Come on.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. So that'll back him up 5. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. A final shot before the break. Newton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Edelman there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. On the move to his left.
Let's go. Let's go.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Let's go.
With his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half, and the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
And my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful.
We ain't have time right now.
We're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And at halftime, it's the Bills who are out on top. Cole Beasley, a touchdown catch in that first half. From there, we'll head east to stay in New York, sort of, as we check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And that one's gone to halftime with the visiting 49ers out in front. Raheem Mostert, a touchdown run in that first half. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville, see what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Miami Dolphins. 27-21, your final. In our game, it was Cam Newton who led the way in that first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, we done with the halftime report. Let's go.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Carr. And that is incomplete.
Carr's pass intended for Tyrell Williams.
That's an excellent play by the defender.
That's what we talking about. That's what we talking about.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in.
They
It's
kept
down
it.
close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
It's alright, we're gonna do what we do. Do at the 1. At the 1.
Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
The tackle made by
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up 1st downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And there's a catch there by Julian Edelman, and I know the conversation is very big on how much will he miss Tom Brady. But Edelman's one of the top slot receivers in the league and an uber competitor. He's going to miss it.
This is caught inside the 15. And he makes it all the way.
Let's go.
13-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
And the Patriots add on to their lead.
That's what we do. That's
Always
what we
important to get the
do.
first score of the 2nd half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
Exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now is Carr.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
John Simon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And down he goes, but he takes it.
Let's go. Let's go.
First down Vegas as Carr finds Ruggs that time.
12.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On first down, Carr.
What?
Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he will score. Touchdown Las Vegas.
Was that?
Jacobs, 60 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here.
Really?
Put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football, you've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
Smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a first down.
And he'll be the one in the film session and be saying, hey, run that one back, coach. Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that again.
One more time.
And
taking it right down Broadway.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
James White, 30 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. How about the game that he has compiled here? So he has the 2 receiving touchdowns, and now that is his 3rd rushing touchdown. 3 plus 2. 5 total.
I'm telling you, you and your math can't beat you on that one.
Yeah.
You got it down. But how about the diversity of the day he's had? Just what you pointed out. 3 on the ground,
Will line up
2
for a
catching them.
point conversion.
What a performance.
What a performance. If I get my numbers and colors down, it's going to be a real threat.
Just always remember, color between the lines.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
Offense.
That's what we do.
Jumping early from his
That's
tight
what
end
we
spot. Maybe
do.
trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
What the?
Rushing down he goes.
What the?
Is no good.
Interesting call there. They went for 2 even after the penalty from the 7-yard line. It didn't pay off.
I think the first thought is to go ahead and kick the extra point, but you're not kicking it from the 7-yard line.
Yeah,
right?
because
That's
you
not
get
where
pushed
snap.
5 back on the PAT as well.
Right, so they have to take it from the 15 to administer the penalty. So now you're kicking it around 40 yards. So I understand why they probably went for 2 there. They thought they had a better play and a better chance in that situation.
Matt Bosher is
That's
set to
what
kick
we
off.
do.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Let's go. Let's
Catch is
go.
made by Hunter Renfrow.
2 minutes and
And he's
40
able to take this one up to the
seconds.
35-yard line.
Gain of 7.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfrow. And he slips up past the 45.
2 minutes
before being
and
tackled.
40 seconds.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
They trying to come
Let's just
back.
break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route.
They trying to
Letting
come
the play
back.
develop, finding the hole in the
They
defense,
trying to come
and giving your
back.
athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Woo! They got that.
And he'll take it into the end
They
zone
got
for a
that.
Raider touchdown.
Las Vegas.
From
They
13
got
yards
that.
out. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
Point after.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
For Las Vegas.
And this is secured by the Patriots. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the
All
game.
right,
and
let's
someone
choke
said
the
here that
clock.
data
Let's
says
choke
that when
the
a team's
clock.
expecting an
Choke
onside
the
kick,
clock.
80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Flushed out right. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Newton. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Open man is Asiasi.
I see. Let's go. I see.
As he gets it down to the 30 there. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On 4th down, Newton eluding the pressure.
That's what we talking about. That's what we talking about.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They show run with
That's
3
what we
tight ends
talking
here on
about.
1st down. Here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll run for it. This is White. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and he'll take it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Fall down.
And that rushing touchdown is 4th.
Fall down. Let's go.
The NFL record in a single game.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
From the gun, here's Newton.
Let's go. 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 Let's go.
They pass it there and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Bosher set to kick off.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it.
Onside kick is recovered by the
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kick.
How about to sack him?
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Carl try it again on 2nd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he spins through.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Why were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Pats, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year.
All right, my record now is 2-1 right now. So I am going to end the stream right here. Make sure you go follow me on YouTube at the German Bird World Squad. Make sure you go follow me on Twitch at the German Bird World 2020. Well, I'm sorry. Make sure you go follow me on Twitch at the German Bird World. Make sure you go follow me on YouTube at the German Bird World Squad. And make sure you go follow me on the Facebook gaming at Drummer Bird World Squad. I do appreciate every single one of y'all, and I see y'all tomorrow. Holla at your boy.